Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another upcoming release. Today, it's a game called Cozy Gardener Simulator, which is coming out on July 31st. It's from Noodles Games World, who I want to thank, along with Keymailer, for sending me a free review copy of this game. It was very nice of them to consider me, and I thank them very, very much for that. The description of this game on Steam says Cozy Gardener Simulator, a peaceful life where every flower you plant brings joy. Clean streets, grow gardens, help neighbors, and create beauty one task at a time. No stress, just cozy vibes. And every once in a while, you just want to have some cozy vibes in your life and have everything just be nice and peaceful. And this game may just be that. So we're going to hop in and see exactly what the world of Cozy Gardener Simulator is all about. Here we go. Hello, dear gardener. Welcome to our cozy town. We're very happy to have you with us. We hope you'll help us beautify the town and grow vegetables and flowers. To make things easier, I'll be here to help you. I could always use the help, that is for sure. Controls seem to be your basic WASD. So I do want to fix my mouse sensitivity a little bit because it is a little bit much. So let's see. Sensitivity, let's drop that down to there. Now we're going to go back. Resume. That feels like it's better. And then there is a sprint as well. So shift does sprint. We apparently need to go here. So this is your garden where you will grow vegetables and flowers. Remove the debris and weeds and repair the beds and well using a hammer. All right, we got it. We're very used to repairing stuff. It's weird because the up and down on this is like a lot more sensitive than the side to side. I'm having a hard time getting used to that. But I now have turned it down a little bit. So let's like thread the middle. Try this again, resume. So clean your garden of weeds and debris. That should be easy enough. E to pick. So we're going to hold down E to pick those. I can handle this. And then over here, what do we got? There's one. And now my sensitivity feels way off. So I turned it up and it feels bad. So let's go back that way again. All right, resume. We will eventually get this. We got one more weed somewhere around here. There it is. All right, that is picked. Find an old well and repair it. That is going to be right about here. So we need a hammer. We got to find our hammer. Let's see. My hammer is where? Let's take a look. Is it in here? Nope, we don't want to skip the day. That would be bad. Is it in my, oh, it's there. So how do I get to it becomes the question. Let me check out my settings. Controls, back controls. Let's see, forward, backward, left, right, sprint, primary interaction E, menu tools tab. So show hints, menu inventory I. So maybe I've got to do that. Oh, there we go. Enable hammer 4. It's interesting that they don't like have that on the bottom of the screen because that would be kind of nice to know that. So here we go. Main menu. No, control. Continue. So 4. There's a hammer. Boom. Just like they said. Do a little bit of a repair there. Wow, that was loud. And then we're going to repair the raised beds. And is that all we got? Okay, that's apparently, oh, got to do all the different parts here. Got it. Is that one good? That might be good now. Let's try going over here. All right, that's good. There's that. We got one more. Cool. Everything seems to be good. Looks great. Remember, some of the town residents need your help. Head over to your neighbor. He has a request for you. All right. I am ready for it. So so let's see. 1 just goes back to nothing. 2 is your shovel. 3 is your watering can. 4 is your hammer. And that's all we got. So those are the only things. Which again, when you try to move like this, like if I use the mouse button, I'm holding down the tab key. And QW, so A and D move it back and forth, but you have to be holding down the tab key while you do that. If you try and use the mouse, it doesn't work. So A and D move you back and forth with all that. Good to know. Next up, we're going to go over here to our neighbor. Hello, neighbor. How you doing? Wow, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Okay. Hello, my name is Fabio. How you doing, Fabio? Nice to meet you. I'm Rusty. I've heard you're a great gardener. Can you help me grow some flowers? I would be very grateful. We can do that. So we're going to dig up all the beds. We've received flower seeds, bluebell, primrose, and veronica. The seeds are now in your inventory. To access your inventory, press I. Okay. So there's the basket with the seeds. So let's see. E. Oh, so and you can't use the mouse to get there. So clicking using the mouse does not work. You got to go Q and E in order to go back and forth between items and seeds. So we have veronica seeds, we have primrose seeds, we have bluebell seeds, just like they said. Going to close that by hitting 1 or I. I closes that. All right, so we're going to dig up all the beds. Whoops, let's go ahead and put that away. And dig up all of our beds. This is going to probably take our shovel. So let's take a look. We're going to get here. To plant something, first you need to dig the soil. Use the shovel in your tools. That was 2. All right, dig up. Nice and simple, seems like. And then dig up. Nice and simple. I need to turn those sounds down. They're quite loud. So let's turn that down. Okay, resume. Let's dig up over here. So digging up all the beds. I'm assuming that it's just like, I mean, they're getting slightly brighter. That's what I'm seeing there. Let's see, dig, or do I dig over here? Let's check over here. No, we're already done digging. Okay, so everything's done digging. So we're now going to go here and grow all of the stuff. So I for my inventory, E for my seeds. Click on the veronica seeds. So confirm. And then we're going to plant that just with E. Oh, and you can plant it wherever you want. Nice. So we'll go ahead and plant those there. And then back to our inventory again. Seeds, primrose. Confirm with enter. Plant that right there. Okay. This works. And then we got our primrose. So I for inventory. E, click that. Enter to confirm. E to plant. And E to plant. Okay. Done. Now we need our watering can. So I think that was 3. That was 3. So water the plant also with E. So I guess that worked. I'm guessing it did. I feel like I'm watering the plant. I hope I am. It didn't really change much. So I'm going to assume I did. Oh, yeah, it's got a little indicator on there to let you know, whoa, I'm out of water. Fill it up at the well. All right, we got that. So E to fill with water. Just like that. Easy peasy. Don't even have to do anything else other than that. And then go there, water the plant. So they're all watered. Cool. We're doing some things right. How about that? You're doing great. Now all that's left is to wait for the flowers to grow. It will take 2 days. To move to the next day, head to your house. That's the thing that we almost did by mistake earlier. So here's our house. We're going to go ahead and skip the day. We're very tired. We built some beds. We planted some flowers. We dug some stuff up. That's a lot for us in one day. So yeah, we're glad to go to bed here. So that was it. we see nothing of our inside of our house. Nothing to look at there. It's probably a mess. We just don't want to know. So we're going to go take a look here, see what everything looks like. We do have to water it all. So let's do that. So watering can, water the plants again. And we will need to get some more water here in just a second. So let's go back here. And then water these once more. Now, it does say that this game can be played with a gamepad. I wonder if the controls are a little less fiddly if you're playing with a gamepad. I don't have one up here with me, but that would be an interesting thing to see because the sensitivity on this just feels like it's all over the map. Like the up and down feels like it doesn't move at the same speed as the left and right. It's a little bit weird, and I'm having a little bit of a challenge getting used to it. And again, maybe with a gamepad it'd be better than that. It's hard to say. I think that's all we can do. So we're going to go ahead and just go to bed, sleeping again. Don't get to see our bed. Don't get to see anything. Not a thing. Time to gather your flowers. It's something about the basket, if I remember right. So basket. Do I have a basket? I didn't see one. Where'd my basket go? Let's see. A need basket. and that whatever was on my screen disappeared so quickly. So I don't know where my basket is because I'm looking here. I didn't see one. So let's go back here into my controls real quick. Brush cutter and sickle. So I do not have a basket. So where was the basket at? Let's go back. Resume and check for a basket. If I was a basket, where would I be? I'm kind of looking around. I mean, that's just the watering can. Um, is it? Where is it? Huh. Very interesting. I mean, let's take a look out here. Is there anything that looks like a basket out here? I don't see one, but we can get directly in here from here. So, All right, we're gonna see if we can figure out where the basket is, and then we'll be right back. So in the process of like walking around all around here, I discovered that going this way, and for whatever reason, it does not show up on the map from a distance. But yeah, over here there's an exclamation point where apparently I'm guessing we can buy a basket. I think so. Begin to no, that's a different quest. So no, that doesn't even get me my basket. This is just a different quest for us to handle, where we would need a brush cutter. So I am still at this point looking for my basket, and I will still come back once again once I have found it. I just now realized what I was doing wrong. I had forgotten my basket's in my inventory. So yeah, for those of you who are like, "Oh, Rusty, just check your inventory." There it was. So yeah, now I got it. We're good. It just took me a minute to remember that I had a basket in my inventory. So we're gonna go ahead, collect all the plants. Yeah, it's okay. We're fine. Plants have been collected, and we're going to go ahead and send these off to our neighbor here, just like this. There you go, neighbor. Thank you so much. You've grown such beautiful flowers. I'm holding them right at your head. I have another request for you. Please grow these vegetables for me. Okay, I can do that. I'll even remember this time where the heck my basket is. So now we have some cabbage, some cucumbers, and some carrots. I'm going to take my basket that is in my inventory and I'm going to put it away. And now we're going to go here and grow some new stuff. I'm assuming we have to do the same thing now. Do we have to dig this up? Apparently not. So maybe it's already dug up. And so maybe we're just good to go at this point. So yeah, I'm going to say we are. So I'm going to go in my inventory. We're going to go to our seeds again. So E and cucumber seeds. Wow, I got more of the other seeds as well. That was interesting. This plant can't be planted here. Try a different bed. Okay, I can do that. Does it go here? It does. Okay. So we'll put 3 of those in there. Okay. Then we've got what's next after that. So I for inventory, E for seeds, carrot seeds, confirm. Let's see where these go. Do they go here? No, they do not go here. Do they go here? No, they do not go here. So they go here. All right, so it's good to know where all this stuff gets planted. So there's those. And then we've got our cabbage seeds, which I'm assuming are also going to go here. They do as well. Okay, good to know. That's all done. Now we're going to go ahead and water all this. Get it all watered up. We'll need some more water in our watering can. Hopefully we're going to be able to get a bigger watering can one of these times because we can only water 5 things at a time with our current can. And that is not a lot. And since I'm going to need more water than I have for my other vegetable there, we're going to go ahead and just fill this up before we go over there. So now everything is watered. And I wonder how long it's going to be before all this grows. It's not going to tell me. So we're going to just go ahead, go to bed, and we'll harvest all this when it's ready to go. Might be 2 days, might be 3 days, might be a day. We don't know for sure. We're going to go to sleep. It's fine. And then come back out here and once again do all the watering. So let's take care of this. Watering can. water what we can with what we've got. So yeah, there's our cabbages and our carrots. Then we got our cucumbers over there. Yeah, the cucumbers would be a growing thing, so that makes sense that we would want to put them over there on that one because this is where everything can grow straight up. Cool. So that's done. And I guess, again, that's about all we can do for the day. So we're going to go ahead, go to bed. Man, it's a rough life, man. We water some stuff, we go to bed. It's interesting. It doesn't appear to have any impact on it, so we seem to be good. This is all ready to be harvested, so I'm going to hit I for my inventory. I'm going to find my basket that's in my inventory. I know. Look at me learning. I'm like level 0 AI, like just slowly working my way up. That's kind of where I am. All right, there's a carrot. There's our lovely looking cabbages. Oh, and so when you harvest them, then you get some seeds. That's kind of cool. That you harvest it and it gives you a seed packet with it. If only it worked that way in real life. You harvest something, and you get a seed packet after you're done. It does not seem to, but that's okay. All right, here you go, sir. We got your stuff for you. Thank you so much. You've been a great help. I found some seeds for this beautiful lotus. Ooh, fancy. I have nowhere to plant them, so I'm giving them to you. I believe they will look wonderful by the town pond. All right. Well, we can take care of that. So let's go ahead, put that away. Go back to hand. And now I guess this is just going to go this way. So we're just going to follow the dot here. Let's see. Got to find the best way to it. Looks like we're going to go kind of like this. Is it? Or do I go around the back? Maybe it's around the back. Yeah, here we go. We found it. So, how you doing, sir? We are here. Your name is Thomas. You're the local fisherman. I see you want to plant your lotuses here. Can you help me clean the pond so I can fish? Sure. We are all about it. So we're going to clean the pond. Oh, man, there are 23 things in the pond that need to be cleaned. Ugh, okay. If you insist, we shall do that. So clean the pond, plant the lotus. And I guess we're just going to kind of figure out what all we need to pick. I think there's an F for hints. Or I thought I saw something that said F for hint. Oh, there we go. If you hit F, it shows you what you need to get. It just like glows on you, which is kind of nice. I appreciate that because it takes away some of the guesswork in terms of trying to figure out what you want to do. I mean, this isn't a find the missing thing game. This is a cozy, help me clean everything up game. So, yeah, it's good to not have to do all the looking to see exactly what it is that you need to do. And instead, just get to it. We're getting a little bit wet here. It's fine. Hopefully, we're not disturbing all the fish in here. With any luck, everything's going to be good. All right. Got more stuff there. How about there? Got 5 more to go. And then let's once again try my hints out, see what we are missing. Is it, let's see. I'm hitting F and nothing is popping up. So I wonder if it's the stuff underneath here. No, it's not that. Is it you? Oh, we're under the bridge. We're caught under the bridge. That's the problem. Like, why am I stuck? But it was the bridge that was causing me the issues. Let's check over here. Holding down F again, just seeing if anything else pops up. Oh, maybe it's the pot. This is our problem. Maybe it's the bridge itself. I don't want to destroy it. Or do I? Is that what the issue is? No, there's too many of those things. So that can't be what we want to do. So, what needs some work? So let's just kind of keep taking a look. I mean, something's going to have to eventually pop up here as being an issue. So yeah, I'm holding down the F key while I do this and trying to see what's wrong. Yeah, and it's not the bridge. The bridge isn't lighting up at me. Is it? Oh, wait, there we go. There they are. We found it. Excellent. Now we're done. And now we can go ahead and plant the lotuses, which I think we can just do right over here. All 12 of them, I hope. We're going to find out. So 12 lotus seeds. We're going to confirm that. So, oops, we're going to lotus seeds, confirm. And again, maybe I can plant them all in here. Let's see. E is not doing it, so that's not there. So I'm holding down F again just to see if I can figure out where these get planted. Because I was figuring they were going to be in the planter, but that's not working. Maybe it goes back here? I don't know. F, does this do anything? I'm not seeing anything like pop up in terms of where I can plant this. I did grab the lotus seeds, right? I'm going to check again. So seeds, lotus seeds, confirm. Okay. I'm holding lotus seeds. Where can I plant them? Now becomes the question. It's a little bit confusing at times in terms of what exactly you're supposed to do. Like I'm holding down E here and nothing's happening. So that's not it. So then it just becomes a matter of where do we plant them? And I'm not a gardener, so I don't know exactly where this stuff would normally go. So something that might seem really apparently obvious to me is really not. So I'm in a little bit of a struggle to figure out exactly where I'm putting these guys. Trying F again just to see if that's going to do anything in terms of a hint. It does not seem like it. So, All right, we're gonna once again see if we can figure some stuff out. We will be back once again in just a minute. You know, the thing I just now wondered is I wonder if I have to dig this thing up first. I wonder, does that it? Nope, that's not it either. So that was that thought, not that did not happen. And if I go back to this again, and if I go back to my seeds, lotus seeds, confirm, did that change anything? No. So, all right. We'll still keep looking. We'll eventually figure it out here. All right, we finally figured it out. You got to actually get into the water to plant them. That's what we were missing. We just were not close enough to the water. So now if we go here, now they all get planted. All right. I figured they might be on the water, but it just was not popping up as being something that was working for me. So we're going to just go ahead, put a bunch of them out here. Just like that. Whoa, my! That one hit the sun directly. Tried to blind me. Cool. There's all that. So we got a bunch of lotuses in there in the water. That's kind of what I figured they would be, but I just was not stepping close enough to the pond to know for sure. All right. There you go. You are all set. It would be great if you could help repair the bridge over the pond. It's completely worn out. Okay. But you'll need new planks for the job. Head to the carpenter. He's sure to have some. And we got a brush cutter. Hey, how about that? We've received a lawnmower. It has been added to your tools. Cool. So now, off to the carpenter, who appears to be outside of this wall. So let's make our way this direction and see what's going on with the local carpenter here, who is right back here. Now, there is music in this game. I just don't have it on because you know me. I'm never sure what's going to happen with the music. So for the sake of not getting this thing into a copyright tizzy, potentially, I don't have music on. But if you're a fan of music, there is music that is available in this game. I just do not have it on at this point in time. All right, here we go. Greetings. My name is Mateo, and I'm a carpenter. Do you need materials to repair the bridge? Yes, I do. Well, while I prepare the planks, could you help me with the lawn? It needs mowing. The yard has become completely overgrown. And apparently he does not have a lawnmower. So I can help him with that. So mow the lawn in the carpenter's yard. Hold the tab R1 to select the tool. Now this should be 5. And it is. How about that? That was lucky. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And okay, so we're just doing this. I'm not hitting any buttons. I'm just basically, all I did was Q to turn it on. And now we're just kind of running it over the lawn. And again, I'm not holding down any buttons to do this. We're just basically going up and down the lawn, just not doing anything other than just moving in order to get this done. But man, there's a lot of grass here. This one's going to take a little bit. I guess we don't have much of anything else going on, so and this is about the only way we're going to actually get any of those planks. So we're just going to have to get this done. Just taking nice big strides around the outside here. Just getting everything around the wall, and then we'll start getting. We'll see exactly what the radius is of this thing. So that's the part I don't quite know. Like, how much can we get in one pass? About that much. So, all right. This may not be as bad as I thought. It's going to take a few passes to do it all. It's like mowing and farming simulator. Just like it. Except for all the ways that it's not. But no, it's fine. Yeah, we'll have this in. It'll take us a minute or two to get all this done. Again, it's a cozy game. You don't have anything else going on right now. So, yeah, we're just going to mow the lawn, make it look all beautiful. Eventually. We will eventually get there. Just get there, get that corner. I guess we can go like this, just kind of go back and forth so we don't have to keep on doing all the circles. This might be a little bit faster to do it like this. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll at least get all of this section done and then make our way around to the back here. Yeah, oh man, we're only halfway done. I was hoping we'd be further along than that, but not quite. So yeah, let's keep on doing passes back and forth this way, get the entire back done, and then let's start working our way to the side. And again, the sensitivity on everything is still just a bit weird. And you got to make sure that you're looking down at the grass when you do this, because if you look up too high, the mower is going to go, it will not then touch the lawn. So you've actually got to be looking at the lawn while you do this. All right, how much more do we have to go? We're about 3/4 of the way there. I wonder if they're going to have like the Rusty Champaign School of Close Enough on this, where you don't have to do the entire thing. And if you get to where you have a percentage of it done, they're going to be like, yeah, we put you did well, you did good enough, and you can stop now. We shall see. So far, it seems like they're going to really make us do all of it here, but maybe we'll get lucky and not have to do every little blade of grass. But so far, it's feeling like we're going to have to do all. Yeah, because all we're going to have left there is going to be the front. We've done all the other sections. Yeah, make sure you keep your head down. Always keep your head down. Keep your eye on the lawn. Otherwise, you will not cut it. And let's see how much of it I can get going this way. All right, that's done. Yeah, they're going to make us do just about everything. I'm going to get no latitude. Oh, no, they did give us it. Okay, they gave it to us. There was a school of Close Enough there. That is kind of nice. All right, we can go ahead and put that away, talk to our wonderful carpenter. Hopefully, after all that lawn mowing, he's going to allow us to have some planks. Thank you so much. I prepared the materials for you. Nice. So planks are, I'm guessing, in my inventory. There they are, just like that. Don't want my basket. Now that I know where it is, like I can't get rid of the darn thing. We're to go there. Make our way back to the pond and take care of all the planks to repair the bridge. Let's get that done. Back around we go this way. Now that we've planted all the lotuses. So now do we talk to you again? I guess so. To repair the bridge, you first need to remove the old planks and install the new ones and secure everything using the hammer. Got it. So we're going to remove the old planks first. So not with our lawnmower. We're going to do it with our hammer. So getting rid of all the old planks first. Got to get a little bit closer. Cool. That is now done. So now we're going to install the new planks. So I'm guessing that's going to be I and planks confirm. And then E to repair. I guess so. So we're going to put them all in place first. And then we're going to hammer them down. That seems to be what they want us to do. And how far out in the distance can we look before we can't put one down anymore? About that far. And will we need all 24 of these, I wonder? Gonna find out. It's got a feeling, I've got a feeling we are, because otherwise I don't think they would have given us spares just because they like us. It feels like every one of these is going to come into play. Yeah, and it says 19 of 24 up there, so yeah, we're going to use all of them. That's done. So now, once again, use the hammer. If I had a hammer, if I had a shovel, I would not be able to repair the bridge. Oh, wow. Once you repair them, they change color. It's amazing how that works. If only everything like that worked in life. So when you've done what you need to do, it changes colors and you know that you've done the thing because it's not the color that it was before. Unfortunately, does not work that way when it comes to home repairs. It's not like you get something properly repaired and it changes to a color that says, congratulations, you properly repaired it. That would be really awesome if it did. And there, that is done. So we're going to go back and talk with this lovely gentleman here. There you are. Thank you so much for your help. I found an old sickle nearby, the last of our tools. There it is. I probably won't need it, but I think our elder might know how to use it. Okay. So there's our sickle. A new item, the sickle, has been added to your tools. Excellent. I guess we are now going to head that direction where the eye indicator is. So let's go there. How you doing, ma'am? It is funny that with the setting that we're in, these are basically the same characters that you find in like Grocery Store Simulator. There is something about that that makes me just chuckle a little bit, just a smidge. But like if we look over here, yeah, you guys are straight. You're actually all straight from Liquor Store Simulator. You've got a little bit more of a little bit of a different look, but you're basically like Liquor Store Simulator. You're the guy who I said didn't need a fake ID. That's absolutely that guy right there. It's him. And he's made his way to our Cozy Gardener Simulator. That's rather hilarious. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, here's the person we need to talk to. Hello, Mr. Elder. I do not recognize you from anything, but you've probably been in something. I just don't know what. Hello, I can see you've settled in our town. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. I'm the elder at this temple. I see you found my sickle. In that case, could you help me gather flowers for the incense in the temple? They grow around the temple. Cool. I'm going to gather the flowers for the elder and also collect some garbage. So, okay, we can do both of those things. So garbage is going to be F. So okay, so that's pick. So we're going to look for the things that are garbage, try and get all that first. So, and then we got the things that we need to take care of here. So the where all does the garbage go in terms of like what is the reach of it? What if it's around the back? Maybe? No. Is it? It's a wide area. Oh, it seems like it goes this way. All right. Yeah, we're going all the way out this direction with it. Okay. Got it. I'm trying to pick all the garbage first just so that way I don't keep on switching off of my sickle. Although it may be best just to like have my sickle activated. So yeah, 6. Activates the sickle, and then we can pick the flowers. Yeah, this is going to be a better way to go because I can always switch between 1 and 6 to get back to the sickle and back to my hands and not go like have to run the same ground twice. F, anything glowing over here? I don't see anything. So let's keep going this way. I'm going to keep on looking for flowers. As long as I keep on finding flowers, I'm going to assume that I'm still in the right direction here. And it should be within these walls. I'm thinking, yeah, there we go. So there's a bunch of things that are flashing at me. These are all the flowers. Now I just need to find the rest of the weeds. So let's go ahead and put that away. And I'm holding down F to see if I can figure out where there might be some weeds around here. There's one. They don't really flash all that much, so you really got to be paying attention if you're going to use that. Because everything in this game is quite well lit. It has very good lights, so it makes it hard to tell when the things are flashing at you. There's one left. Oh, this is going to be like a needle in a haystack kind of situation, ain't it? Trying to find one weed. There it is. One weed when everything looks like grass. Excellent, Mr. Luca. Thank you for your help. I know you're great at growing vegetables, and some people really need them. The zoologist could especially use them. There were words there. I said most of them. Some of them just tumbled out. Others actually were articulated. Not many, but some. So zoologist, let's go over this way. See what our zoologist would like. Hello, Mr. Zoologist. I am the gardener. Yep, and you are William, and you are the local zoologist. You'll need my help growing some vegetables. Your animals really need them. Okay, sounds like a plan. What can we do for you? So you want some cucumbers, some tomatoes, some onions, some potatoes. We can do that. Now we just got to find our way back to our own place. Where is our own place? I think it's over here. Yeah, here we are. This is our place of business. So cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, potatoes. Let's see how many of these we can put into our planters here. So we've got cucumbers. That was one of the things he wanted, right? Yeah, he wanted cucumbers, which are going to go here. Yeah, no, that can go there. It absolutely can. Cucumbers. Did I not select the cucumbers? I almost was positive I did. Nope, I selected tomatoes. I absolutely did. I thought I hit cucumbers. I did not. So that was on me. Then they want tomatoes, onions, potatoes. I'm assuming that most of that's going to grow over here. So onions, I imagine are going to be in one of these planters. Yeah, they are. And then we need tomatoes and potatoes. Why is that not going to go there? Okay, so that'll go there. All right, that's fine. E for seeds, potatoes. I always thought potatoes came from tubers. I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought that you grew a potato from a tuber. Who knows for sure? I don't actually have a garden, so it's very likely that I'm wrong. The tomatoes, I guess, are going to go here as well. Although they normally have cages. It seems like. But let's see if this is going to work. So tomatoes, confirm. Nope, they are going to be over here, or are they? Are they? Oh, they are. Okay, so they're growing in here. Maybe they're going to grow in that. I'm guessing is what the idea is. Watering can. Let's go ahead and get everything watered. Get this all filled in again. Now you can tell what needs to be watered because that's a distance indicator that shows you what you still need to water. So that's kind of nice. At first I thought that was like how long ago it had been since you watered it, but no, it's a distance indicator to show you how close you are to the thing that you need to do. And let's go ahead, fill that up one last time. All right, that's all good. I don't think there's anything else I can do today other than go to bed because we've had a heck of a day today. We did a lot today, so we've earned this sleep that we don't get to see because we don't get to see the bed or anything like that. No one knows what goes on behind that door. Nobody. That door back there, no one can tell. We're going to go ahead and water everything again. So watering can, go ahead and fill that up. A little bit more that way. Okay. And then one more time here. Yeah, we really need a bigger watering can or sprinklers or something because this is a lot doing this, especially if we're going to have a ton of things that we're planting. That's going to be a lot to constantly water things. I've got a feeling. And that's all we can do. So once again, off to sleep. I love the way there's like a paper clip up there where it says sleeping. Like what's it, like the word sleeping is being held down by a paper clip. I don't know. That probably counts as a question, which is probably naughty corner material. I think maybe. I don't even know anymore. I'm not quite sure how the rules work on that. Oh, and the tomatoes are actually going to be another day. So the tomatoes take a little bit longer to harvest. But everything else is ready. So let's go ahead, water these one more time. Go and get one more sleep. Hopefully it's only going to take one more sleep to do this. Go ahead and fill that back up. So hopefully with one more sleep, we're going to have everything. See, it's being held down by a paperclip. And I point at the monitor like anyone can see. It says, see, it was being held down by a paperclip. That's what I meant. Are they ready now? They are now ready. So basket, because the basket is in my inventory. And we'll harvest these. Done. Back to the zoologist we go, who needs all of these veggies for his animals. There you have it. Thank you. You've been a great help. I'd like to give you this cherry blossom seedling as a gift and ask you to visit my friend, the archaeologist. That sounds like a plan. So this is it's pretty neat the way that this is lined up. I mean, right now the immediate thing that I'm having a little bit of an issue with, like I said, is the fact that the mouse is really fiddly. Really fiddly. Like I just moved it, like it will not move. It like moves in like spurts like that. And to me, that's it, like I said, it's a little bit jarring. But aside from that, I mean, it's kind of cool because everything that you're doing here is just like you're going from one quest to the next quest to the next quest. So this is definitely different than a lot of things that we've done here, but it's kind of fun. Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you'd like to see more of it. And like I said, this game right now is due to come out on July 31st. And again, it's released by Noodles Games World. So if this is something that you enjoy, definitely drop me a comment. And if you've ever wanted to basically do all of your own gardening and farming and putting lotuses in water and doing some lawn mowing, all those little things there in a quest-oriented world, then this might just be the game for you. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.